Well, kumusta kayo mga idol? Ang ating mapapanood sa video ito ay ang laban ni Janriel Casimiro versus Solani TT. Pero kung bago ka lang sa aming munting channel, ay huwag mo na makalimutan mag-subscribe at pakihit na rin sa notification bell sa all para lagi tayo updated sa bago nating i-upload tulad nito. Maraming salamat po. Pero bago natin umpisa ng bakbakang ito, ay mag-intro muna tayo mga idol.
You'll be surprised.
3 buwan matapos na matagumpay na pagdepensa ng kanyang WBO Winter Bantamweight title labang kay Cesar Ramirez ng Mexico.
Oh, down, and I think it's out. It's over.
That's it.
Oh, what a
Well, we knew it was
beautiful ending to this fight.
Noong Dibre ng taon 2019, nabigyan ng pagkakataon ang tinagurian na kwadro alas ng Pilipinas boxing na si Janriel Casimiro na mapalaban sa isang pandaigdigang kampyonato, kung saan sinagupan nito ang palaban ng South African fighter na nooy kasalukuyan WBO Bantamweight champion, walang iba kundi si Solani TT. Ang boksingerong may hawak na record na pinakamabilis na knockout win sa isang world title. Nang patulogin nito ang kapwa African fighter na si Gunyo Gunya sa loob lamang 11 segundo.
Indeed. Oh, that's the reason why. Goodness me, first punch of the fight, and it's all over. He's knocked him unconscious. The fight is all over with the first punch of the fight. Extraordinary shot from Solani.
Isang dating 2-weight class world champion, isa si Titi sa ikinukonsidera na pinakamahusang boksingero sa South Africa. Kasunod ni Mutalani na kanyang kababayan at sa kasalukuyan hindi na bago ang kanyang pangalan sa mundo ng pagkikipaglaban. Dahil bago makasagupa ni Casimiro si Titi, Pinoy na ang tinalo nito sa laban, kung saan ang huli nitong binigo sa 12 round by unanimous decision ang Pinoy na si Arthur Villanueva para sa WBO Interim Bantamweight title. Kaya naman ganun na lang kakumpiyansa ang kampo ng South African champion na madali lang tatalunin ni Titi si Casimiro. At tila pandagdag na lang sa mga Pinoy na tinalo ni Titi ang laban na ito sa ating pambato. Dahil ayon mismo kay Frank Warren ng Queenberry Promotion na tumatayong handle na South African champion, ikinakasa na ang malaking laban ni Titi kay Inoue kahit wala pang katiyakan na siguradong tatalunin ni Titi si Casimiro. Isa itong direktang pang-iinsulto sa isang Pinoy fighter na tila ba tinatanggalan ng karapatan si Casimiro na makasungkit ng malaking laban.
When all this talk about other fights,
Palagay mo raw ba wala siyang respeto sa iyo kasi ang sinasabi at sinasabi ng lahat siya ang lalaban kay Inoue, parang naninigurado lang.
Parang ayaw niya nang lalaban sa akin kasi gusto niya nang lalaban kay Inoue.
For him, he's talking about Inoue because he really hates to face him. He just wants to jump the gun and go to Inoue instead of passing to him.
Agad kay Inoue.
But he cannot do that. He is here. He believes he is here to upset in that plan of fighting Inoue.
Nangarap na siya na lalaban kay Inoue.
He's already dreaming of Inoue when in fact he has to really deal with reality. Janriel Casimiro.
Dito sa akin lalaban, dito siya mababag.
Ang laban ay naganap sa kilalang arena Birmingham, West Midland Kingdom para sa ikatlong pagdepensa ng South African champion ng kanyang World Boxing Organization World Bantamweight title.
A banger, and he is most definitely here thinking and believing that he can defeat this brilliant South African.
Round 1 pa lang ay maagang hinanap ng butas ni Casimiro ang depensang kalmadong South African fighter. Pero gaya sa mga naunang pahayag ni Titi bago naturang laban, hindi agad kinagat ni Titi ang anumang paghamon ni atake ni Casimiro. Gamit ng kanyang height at reach advantage, maaga na kontrol ni Titi ang tempo ng kanilang bakbakan.
Jab out, not shortening the gap. Tete, tremendous athlete, stands 5'9", only weighed 8 stone 4. He wants the brilliant Japanese fighter Naoya Inoue, who beat Nonito Donaire in that terrific fight. What was it, 3 weeks ago? It could have been Tete in the final had he been able to beat Donaire. but he pulled out of that Super Series with a shoulder injury. Last year it was that fight, last October. And that was that sort of fight, wasn't it? He won by about a 4 or 5 point margin, but he never really took any risks at all.
If he can be effective, or if Tete can read it, and like, as we said earlier, whip that uppercut on the target.
Sean Gibbons representing the little master over here. He's the chief executive officer or something of Pacquiao Promotions.
Or something.
Yeah, well, it's a significant job, you know. President, so I'm not sure which it was.
Again, Casemiro got too much experience just to rush in because he knows he'll walk onto shots, but also with him not doing that means he's not being remotely effective.
Tete just looks huge in comparison to Casemiro, which this is a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, it is. You know, and again, Casemiro's trying to attack, but short little right hand there. I thought it was half a head as well.
2 rounds gone. Have you scored them?
Sa pag-aakalang kontrolado niya ang pinag-challenge sa kanilang laban at inisip na siguradong mahirapan lang si Casinero na makapasok sa depensa ng nagdidepinsang South African champion. Di naman nakalimutan ni Titi na hindi lahat ng oras ay kaya niya pigilan ang tumitimpo na atake ni Casinero. Ito nagugulatin ng ating pambato ang mundo ng bantamweight division nang matikman ni Titi ang nakakahilong suntok ni Casimero na siyang tumuldok sa kanyang 12 magkasunod na panalo.
Since September 2012. Oh, Casimero got it. He's got him with a now. He's given it. He's got him with a body shot. Was it?
No, not a chin. It was a short right hook to the chin.
And he's in trouble.
He's all over the place.
He's in real trouble. Tete's in a lot of trouble. And the referee wants to look at him. He's allowing it to continue. But can Casimero take him out here? It happened so quickly. And he's still got a long way to go in this round. There's 1 minute 20 seconds. And Tete still looks unsteady. He's got to buy some time here and make Casimero miss. Casimero needs to pick his punches and he can't find the clean shot and he falls down. Tete, I don't think there was a punch which put him down. He just collapsed to the canvas.
He's not recovered from the first shot. He's not recovered from the first knockdown. I'm sure of it.
Referee asking, is he okay? Casimero wants to finish it right here, right now, and finish it he has. The title changes hands in sensational fashion. Zolani Tete stopped by John Riel Casimero of the Philippines, and the big South African favourite suffers a defeat which was simply not expected nowhere.
Ang panalo na ito ni Casinero ang nagbigay sa kanya ng World Boxing Organization World Bantamweight title. Ito rin ang panalo ng lukluk sa angas na Pinas bilang ika-4 na boksingero ng Pilipinas na nagkampiyon sa 3 magkakaibang weight division. Kasunod sa ibang bigating boksingero tulad ni Nonito Donaire, Donnie Ahas Nites at Manny Pacquiao na tanging boksingero sa buong mundo na may 8 division world titles. Kasunod ng kanyang matagumpay na pagkapanalo, patuloy pa rin ang angas na Pinas sa paghamos sa numero 1 boksingero ng bantamweight division. Walang iba kundi si Naoya Inoue ng Japan. Nabas na hanggang ngayon wala pa rin siyang tugon sa hamon ng ating pambato.
Inoue! Inoue! Come on, man! You're a monster! Motherfucker!
Napatunayan sa kanyang angas na hindi lamang salita, kundi siguradong mararamdaman ang tunay niyang lakas kung sino mang babangga dito.
And new WBO Bantamweight Champion of the World, Jean-Riel Cuadro Alas Casimero.
Dito na po nagtatapos ang ating video. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panunod, walang sawang suporta. Ikaw idol, anong masasabi mo sa magandang performance pinakita ng ating bida sa bidyong ito? Para sa inyong opinion, i-comment mo niyan sa ating comment section sa ibaba. At kung nagustuhan mo naman ang video ito, paiwan naman ako ng like at pasubscribe na rin sa ating munting channel. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Sama kayo na rin lang, mag-ingat, God bless. Bye bye.